Sagittarius, this is your reading for November. So happy birthday to you, November Sagittarius, and happy Thanksgiving. So, I just found out it was Thanksgiving like 5 minutes ago. That's where it's the kind of life I got. That's what my life is like right now. Anyways, so happy birthday to you, November Saggies. I'm a December Sag. I know there's a little bit of a rivalry. Some say barely counts if you're November. I'm just kidding. It does. You're important too. You're good enough. You're, what is it? I'm good enough. I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like you. Anyways, I've already shuffled and meditated on your energy. And Ace of Fire. So this is awesome. New things are happening. New things are coming. Transformation energy. No one likes transformation. We all know this. So, what you have in your challenge position is temptation. These are Colette Baron Reed's The Good Tarot. And so temptation is the devil in Rider-Waite. Anyways, you guys, Sagittarius, as y'all know, we're extremists. And we usually have issues with addiction. Whether it be, drugs, alcohol, sex, extremism, just going to one end or the other. I know I've always struggled with that. And now is no different. So we have new energy coming in. This is awesome. But we're holding it back because, and addiction doesn't always have to be drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. It's anything that is stopping you from really being productive and thinking about your goals and what you need to do. So, it could be Netflix, it can be relationships, it can be friendships, it can be trying to fix other people's problems. Whatever is keeping you from really diving into what you need to focus on in your own life. So, we have this energy that we are supposed to birth something new. We have that energy window that's like whatever we put out there, it's going to be something that... Sorry, my dog is having a little hairball. Are you okay, baby? Little baby. He's a sweet angel. So we have something that we're supposed to get out there. And we're in an energetic window where whatever we put out, it's going to be something that we're good at. It's going to be something that we've been, resonating on for a while. It's going to be something that we're going to do well with. But we are sidetracking ourselves where we're letting an addiction, a temptation, take our attention away from what it needs to be on. So, there that is. Okay, and our past energy, I'm going to look in the book because honestly, she labels these cards different than regular tarot, and this is the first time I've ever done reading with these. Well, this is the third time I've actually purchased this deck, but it's been a while. Kind of like Doreen Virtue, kind of like... okay. Which is awesome because I love her. She's got such beautiful illustrations, but I don't always recognize what she's doing. Oh, duh. Okay. It's the wands. Okay. So, past energy is something that came in quickly. Maybe you traveled, maybe you moved, but whatever it was good news. So I feel like good news is happening, something fast, something having to do with work or travel, came in and is bringing in this new energy of something new, a new project. Like you just heard something and you're like, okay, cool, I'm going to do this. But, and I feel this energy it's not like this big obstacle in the way. It's just something that's in your way that you're creating that you're like, oh, I just didn't get around to calling them. I didn't get around to checking on apartments. I didn't because you were watching TV, because you were just doing something mundane. You're like just letting little things get in the way of something big, which I do it too. So I hear you. Okay, and this is what's mirroring your energy. What's mirroring this new energy, that new creativity, a new project coming in. You have the Seven of Fire, which is talking about feeling really defensive, feeling like you have to defend your position to other people. So if it's like a new job or like a new project, a new relationship, whatever it is, you feel like a part of you is maybe like self-sabotaging because you don't want to have to explain it to other people. You don't want to have to defend it, and you feel like you're going to have to. So that's never fun. And what's underneath, what you might not be aware of, is you have the King of Swords and the Three of Fire. Okay. Or, I mean, the King of Air and the Three of Fire. It's significator. So, you know what you're doing. I mean, this is right here. It's saying, okay, you know what you're doing. You're second guessing the shit out of yourself because you think you're going to have to deal with other people. You're going to have to deal with what they have to say. You don't want to defend yourself. You're sick of it. You're tired of it. And you just don't want to go up against other people. But underneath, you know what's going on. You know what to do. Whatever this is, you know. You're an expert. It's the King of Air. But then you have the Three of Fire, which is you're just lacking any kind of long-term planning for the future. You know this area. You will do well. Whatever this is, you're going to do well with it. But you're too concerned about what other people think. You're too concerned about what they're going to say. You don't want to deal with the pushback. And you're using distractions, whether drugs, alcohol, Netflix, friendships, just your phone, whatever, to not have to think about it, to not think about the future, to not think about long-term planning because you just don't want to. It's like it's too big of a thing, and there's too much crap that you're gonna have to deal with from other people. So you're making up reasons, not why you can't. Oh, I couldn't because I had to do this. I had to do this. So your outcome, okay, cool, right on. Yes. Okay, our near future outcome is the Page of Air, which this is saying this is like a really youthful energy, like just going for it. Also, this energy could be a little bit like you might say things before you think about them. Sagittarius, no, we don't ever do things like that. We're always very tactful with our words. Just kidding. We're terrible. We're blunt bastards. And this is no different. It's the saying, try to think before you talk. Think things through. We're just terrible at that. Or fire. This is great. This is like the beginnings of something new that's going to be stable. So I think whatever this is, we're going to do it. And we might not, we have we know what we need to know. The knowledge is there, the experience is missing. So we just have to take that step. And this is going to lay the foundation for something long-term, something stable. So I'm like, yay. Okay. And then this is our self-image. This is kind of how we're seeing ourselves. Two of Fire. So this is like we're planning something. I'm like excited because I get to like hear about this just with you guys. This is planning something. This is like, okay, exciting. This is out of the stage. Like the Ace is like the spark. And then the Two, it's like, all right, let's do it. Let's plan this. Let's see what we can do. Because in our environment, wow, go us. We have the Ten of Earth. So this is like very good. This is like very good for finances, for wealth. And it's not just for wealth. This is like a good family card. This is a good friendship card. You have some stability here. Even if it doesn't look like it, it looks like you do have more of a foundation than you think you do. And this is such a good sounding board for you to go ahead and do this because you're going to be successful and you have more stability in your life. So you can take a risk, maybe more than you think. Because your advice, there's a lot of twos, a lot of two energy. And this is cooperation. This is union. This is like, all right, we're going to do something. We're going to put something together and we're going to make it work. High Priestess. This is our advice. And this is saying, listen to your intuition. You got this. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. Also, don't talk a lot about this. Just kind of let it play out, do your thing. I think if you're verbal about it and you're telling people about it, I think you're going to just leave yourself open to you know, naysayers. I always wanted to say naysayers. So old, such old-timey thing to say. Pappy, sweetheart, don't itch. So itchy. You're going to leave yourself vulnerable to people's criticism, and I think you're vulnerable to that right now, and that's the last thing you need. And a hater's going to hate. I mean, we always get shit. Sagittarius we're just vivacious, and we're cool, and we're lucky, and people get jealous, and they shit on us a lot. So let's not have that happen. Let's just let our actions, our life, speak for itself, and then after it comes into play and starts having some more stability behind it, then we can start talking about it. But for right now, let's not talk about it. Let's not go to the hardware store for milk. Especially don't talk about it with people that you know aren't going to be supportive. So, I mean, I'm not saying to lie about it, but I'm saying if you don't have to, don't. You might have to be strategic, and how do you get out of a situation that you're in, and that's okay. We know how to do that. So, final outcome. I don't know how I feel about this. That's actually terrible. I'm sorry. I just saw it myself. Okay. So the 5 of Earth. This is financial loss. Awesome. And then I saw this. Oh my god. It's terrible. It's like the worst 2 cards you can get. Super fun. Okay. So you got financial loss and you got fighting and bickering. I don't like it. I don't even know how to like weave this in. You got a pretty good reading. We got a pretty good reading, and then at the end, it's like, but you're not gonna do good financially, and you're gonna be like fighting with everybody. So let's pull a clarity card and see what's up with this for sure. I don't like it. I don't like it even a little bit. This did not help. 7 of Water. I am going to read what she says because it's called the Good Tarot, and they're a little bit more positive than the regular Rider-Waite. Because the 7 of Water is all about options. And it's going to say you have a lot of options, but not all of them are as they seem. So you got to be really careful. Some of them are very deceptive. So terrible. Let me see what's on the bottom of the deck. The 7 of Earth. Whoa, 7s and 5s. Shit numbers. 7 isn't too bad. I mean, this is just saying, hey, look at where you're putting your energy. Look at where you're putting your money, your time, your resources. And are you getting back your return on investment on that? And if you're not, reevaluate. Let me check it out. I don't know. I got it. This is a terrible way to end up. Okay. Fire and Earth. Okay, let's look. Alright. Okay. Creative brainstorming, unity and diversity, honoring differences. Okay, good. That is the significator though. So let's go to the Earth first. Alrighty. This is our outcome. It's going to be better than it. Okay. Alternative forms of abundance. The illusion of lack, overlooked treasures. All is not as it seems. So this is a time to look again. A change in perception can bring into focus the results I sought, just in a different form than expected. I'm called to move away from poverty consciousness and open my eyes to treasures before me that are suddenly illuminated. The illusion of wealth gives way to the true abundance. There is no need to fear that the rug will be pulled out from under me. What we draw attention to grows. So I count my blessings and realize I have far more than I thought. I have come far in my quest for building up what I need, and even more opportunities for experiencing abundance. And then creative brainstorming, unity and diversity, honoring differences. I have the freedom to explore the ideas that seem the most far-fetched. What seems crazy today proves tomorrow to be brilliant. Like a child willing to stretch her imagination when a new playmate comes into the garden. I open to new people and new ideas, intrigued by what is novel and unfamiliar. This is a time for what is counterintuitive, for appreciating the ideas from out in left field and what they might offer. Cool. All right. I don't hate it. It's a little bit better than I thought. That's good, right? What do we have? The 7 of Water. Okay. So it's saying, okay, you're not, maybe like right in the beginning, in the future. You might not get like financial outcome that you want, but you're going to get a lot more. Like, you're going to be happier. Like, yeah, totally, that's what it is. You're going to be happier. This is the right thing to do. Even if it doesn't prove to be financially a big financial windfall right away. Your life, the meaning in your life, just the core of who you are, and just the core of your life is going to be so much better. And that is worth so much more than any kind of money. And it's saying it's not going to be smooth sailing. You're going to have diverse people. You're going to have diverse ideas. You're going to have to change where you stand. We hate doing that. Sagittarius is, we are right most of the time. And we know it, and we like being right, and we don't like to come off of our stance because we think we're right a lot, but we are. Come on. It's saying that we need to be open and willing to hear other people, to change our stance, to be flexible, and to let new ideas in. Especially with our own business, we hate that. But I think that that's what it's saying. It's saying that this is going to change who we are on such a core fundamental level, and it's going to be awesome. And we have to change our attitude about shit. And we have to listen to other people. And we'll be successful. Let me look at, I want to see what the Seven of Water says. If I can find it. Okay. Imagination, fantasy, artistic endeavors, co-creative abilities unleashed. Now is the time to tune into the infinite possibilities that exist and begin to play with them. Everything begins in the world of imagination, and I seize the opportunity to dream. I allow my intuition and my desire to blend in an alchemical way, forming something new. Castles in the air can become castles on the ground when I release rigidity, bend the rules, and remain flexible and open. Limitations and boundaries give way to manifestation. Spirit never doubts the power of possibility in your life. It says, be willing to change your mind. Be flexible. We're not always right. I think we're in need of an attitude change. I know I am. I hate to admit it, but it's true. We got this. But I am going to do how they feel about you, Aries through Pisces. So, let's do that before we sign out. Okay. How they feel about you, Aries through Pisces. If you are dealing with an Aries, love yourself. I think this means they're not really committed right now. So just give to yourself, love yourself, and that's going to bring them around. And if it doesn't, then screw them. Okay, if you're dealing with a Taurus, bust out of your cocoon. Be somebody that you're not always. Like, show new sides of yourself, and that's really going to get them interested. If you're dealing with a Gemini, God help you. Just kidding. Live your life to the fullest. They like to live their life to the fullest. If you like to go out and have fun, I think this is going to work out with a Gemini. If not, I think they're going to get bored and be like, see you, bye. If you're dealing with a Cancer, let go and enjoy. Don't have to attach labels to it. Just have fun. See where it goes. Okay, if you're dealing with a Leo, begin to explore. I mean, that's the whole thing. So many people are getting this. Just let it flow. See where it goes. No big commitments right now. If you're dealing with a Virgo, no, not a good match. If you're dealing with a Libra, focus on success. Be positive with them. Don't put a lot of pressure on them. Just focus on the good things. Things will go well. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, be decisive. Be direct. Be assertive. That's what they want. Don't be wishy-washy. They'll get bored. They'll be over it. If you're dealing with another Sag, God help you as well. Go for your dreams. Just explore your dreams. Think big, or they're going to lose their attention in a second. Dealing with the Capricorn, take the lead. If you don't, it's going to fizzle out. But if you want to leave this Capricorn, you got to say, hey, me and you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, keep your commitments. Do not be flaky. Won't work out. If you're dealing with a Pisces, true to yourself. Put yourself first. go after what you want, and you're going to be attracted to. All right. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy birthday. This is your November read, and I'll see you next month.